Hi there, my name is Daria and I decided to continue my Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs, and I even stole my sister's stative to fix my picture and not to hold my camera with my hand because it's shaking awfully. Actually, YouTube author community is really inspiring. It inspires me to continue vlogging, to continue improving myself and my video quality, and I hope this time it will be at least a bit better than the previous one, because yeah, I understand, but this time I prepared and now it's not about my makeup, but I make a kind of scenario. I fixed plot points in my laptop. It's big. And the first thing that I want to discuss today, it's my word count, because, well, all we are here to tell about our process of Camp NaNoWriMo, and it's all about words. I want to remind you that my goal was 40,000 in this month, and actually I'm a bit off time. I'm a bit behind. It's the 3rd of April, and actually today I haven't written anything, but I'm a night owl and probably I will have some word count closer to midnight, and now it's 20 minutes before 1 p.m. It was Taylor and Hugh Jackman. Coming back to my word count, in 1st of April I wrote 922 words, and I hear the spirit of Taylor Swift somewhere around me. Yesterday I had 1993 words, and it means that I wrote... I'm not satisfied with my results, actually, yeah. I'm behind, but I hope I will be able to catch my word count, because I write lots of words in my notebook. I mean, real notebook with pages. It's new. I bought it especially for NaNoWriMo and for my writing process, and I have actually lots of words written there, and some my favorite yellow pages. I'm in love with yellow pages. I prefer writing in yellow paper. I don't know why. Maybe it's kind of habit, because I write a lot in my notes on my phone, and they all are. So this was all about my word count. I hope you're on track. You're not so behind as I am. And now I want to tell you about the plot of the novel I'm writing. It's more focused on relations than the previous one, because Pierce was mainly about action, and this one is more about inner world of the heroine. This is a strange word, yeah, I know. Well, the plot has 3 main lines. The first one is that has started in the first book. In Pierce, the main character's name was Philip, and by the end of the novel he decided he wanted to marry a girl whose name Anna. And the catch is that she is not of his social class. He's a prince, and he met her during the war. She's a witch. She's a really strong witch, actually. She has a great magical potential. Actually, they have a lot in common, so he fell in love with her, and I guess she also fell in love with him. But he decided to marry her, though his father was totally against it. But after the king was seriously injured and almost killed, he decided that his heir should have a wife, even if this girl isn't from the higher social class. And was hesitating, but she said yes. She had her own reasons for this, and these reasons have nothing with love, actually, because she understands that it's not for her to be a princess, even a queen in a perspective, but well, she loves him. At least I think when she said yes, she thought that she's in love with him. And in the second book, in Lady Art, she is trying to live in a castle. She understands that it's not her absolutely, but she tries. She tries to get along with Philip's mother and his brother, and with the higher society, with the royal society, because actually she has to. But her line is end up with her escape. She just runs away. She leaves a letter that makes Philip break down, actually, because that was the moment when he understands what he has done wrong. And well, yeah, she is on a way to make her dreams come true, because marriage with Prince wasn't her dream at all, but she needs it for some reasons. Well, next storyline is Philip's brother Edward's love affair. Well, as I said, it's more focused on relationships, and there are lots of features of like romantic fantasy. Edward falls in love with the main character, whose name is Helena. He was enchanted by her honesty when she had a breakdown, and he decided that he's so fascinated with this that he decided he loves her, not even knowing anything about her. But that said, it's like his kind of personality. He fell in love in the first sight, and it's absolutely normal for him, actually. Well, but the catch is that she doesn't love him. By the time when he falls in love, she has decided that she doesn't want to love anyone, that she has some greater priorities in her life, because in the previous book her father died, and now she is dying to be queen, because the country was left in hands of her mother, who has no qualities to be a queen, to be a ruler. And the girl wants to replace her, but her mother is totally against. Everyone is totally against anyone's desires. I guess that is the main conflict. Actually, I love the conflict of fathers and kids. I don't know how it is called in English correctly. I guess everyone actually has this, but I'm not so into English literature, English, American, especially Canadian. I don't even know any author from Canada. It's such a shame on me. Well, I guess I know some books where it's possible to see such conflict, when the elder generation is against the younger generation, and so on and so forth. Continuing with Edward, he is so in love that but he understands that now he has no chances actually, and this tortures him a lot, so he decided to follow his brother and to go to the army. Edward's friends tries to talk him off because he understands that Edward has nothing to do in army, like in a real army. He has skill of sword fighting. He's more magician than a warrior, while Philip is another type of person, because Philip he has power. He can talk with dragons. Yeah. Dragons. I love dragons. Well, he can talk with them, he can rule them, but in terms of magic, he is pretty weak. So he had to learn to be a fighter. Well, it's a great spoiler, but I know that none of us will ever read this because I'm not gonna publish it. I want to make a book, but only for me and for a couple of my friends. So I decided to just finish all my trilogy and print it out, maybe print it out and to give to my friends who want to have their copy. Going back to the spoiler, by the end of the book, Edward will marry Helena. Going back to her, Helena's line is the main line in this story. As I've said, she lost her father in the previous book, and in the beginning of this one, she is really broken. She feels like the world is breaking around her. It's like the world has changed so much that she just can't live in this, because now she sees what everyone thinks of her. She made a lot of mistakes in her youth. She's only 16 and she's that type of girl who doesn't think of their real reputation. But after his death, she understands all her mistakes, and that is why she decided not to have any relationships with boys anymore. She understands that she needs to build up her own reputation. She understands that she needs people to respect her. Actually, I'm in love with talking about one thing and jumping into another. That's just me. I always talk like this. It's not about my English skills. I always talk like crap. Yeah. But I have to continue. Helena's dream becomes a bit brighter, a bit closer to her when her mother dies. But then came another difficulty on her way, on Helena's way, is that it's kind of law that no woman and no man can be queen or king if they don't have wife or husband. Maybe it's kind of strange, but it's a law. Yeah, I decided it will be like this. She doesn't know that Odin wants to marry her, and he is that kind of people who are tired of everything. He understands that she doesn't love him, and he just doesn't want to make her. I guess they will be a great pair, actually. They look perfectly together, and I'm gonna show you a collage which I made, and it will be somewhere here. I don't know where. I guess it will be here. Well, by the time Edward is coming back from army, he understands that his love didn't disappear, and he catches the moment. I'm not gonna mention the third book because I'm not so sure in the plot of it as I'm sure in plot of the second one, and as I know the plot of the first one because it's ready. And before starting filming this video, I posted the third chapter of my first book. I will leave a link in the description, though it's in Russian and you probably won't be able to read this, but maybe. Well, in the end, everything will be okay with everyone but Philip, actually. Well, that was it. It's all that I wanted to tell about my plot, and it's all about I wanted to tell about my word count. I hope that I will be able to catch up as soon as possible, and of course I will do this kind of scenarios when I have a main points that I want to discuss. But actually I think that I will post videos like one in 3 days, maybe in 5 days, when I actually have something to tell. Not only about word count, but because who cares actually? I care. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video is better than the previous one, because at least the camera isn't shaking. Maybe if you have any questions you can leave them in comments. I will be happy to answer any of them if you have one, because I'm sure that no one actually watched me. Again, thank you for watching. Good luck. I'm Daria.